Hey, David Didier here. Been connecting with a lot of folks, and a lot of people are asking. You understand when they start to connect with me, start to learn that we own a bunch of different companies, all focused around helping small business owners to increase their revenue and increase their profitability. People will ask, well, why do you do that? And I love that question. The one question I really don't like is when people say, well, what do you do? Because we do so much, but really the most important piece is why we do what we do. And so what I want to do is I just want to make this quick video. We are actually working on a more professional production of this. With a lot of our clients, we talk about brand story, and really the brand story of is the heartbeat of why we do what we do. And we're working on a professional production of our brand story. But in the interim, I want to make this quick video just to answer those questions, because it's one thing if I send you a message, we connect on LinkedIn, other social media channels, whatever it might be. It's one thing for me to say this in an email, in a text, but it's another thing for you to be able to see my face and really get the feel for, am I being genuine or not? Because a lot of people can fake it behind some words that are typed on a screen. But it's really hard for you to be able to, for me, to be able to fake it when you can see my face, you can really get my expressions and understand where I'm coming from. So I want to kind of shed some light on that why, right? That brand story. And one of the main things that I always tell people is that, when it comes to increasing profitability, increasing revenues, and increasing profitability for small businesses, in the end, it all comes down to, for me, is making room. And people ask, well, what is making room? What does that mean? It goes down to my story. So when I grew up working on my family's farm, and my whole plan was to take over the family business. My dad, he's one of 9 kids, and 3 of them are involved in the day-to-day business. My grandma is still alive, and she, at the time of this recording, and she she still lives there, the only place she was born and raised. And so my whole goal was to take it over. I'm one of, I don't know how many, 40 something cousins, and I'm the only one that was interested in taking the business over. And so my whole plan was I went to school, went to college, went to school for agriculture and business. That was my plan, and it was my senior year of college. And I sat my dad, my 2 uncles, and my grandma down. And I said, "Hey, listen, this is your business. I gotta know, like, what's your plan? What's your plan for the business? What's your plan for me? Do you want me involved? I gotta know." And my uncles looked at me and said, "There's no room for you. Go get a job." And so I did. I left. I went and worked for a big company. Moved out to Denver. From there, moved out to Portland, got promoted, moved out to Portland, Oregon, Bend, Oregon, and was handling some sales for them. And I realized I just fled, and I knew I always wanted to own my own company, but I never knew what I really wanted it to be or what I wanted to do. And so over time, I'm helping businesses, helping family and friends, giving them ideas. I've always been an idea person. And I knew the thing that was disappointing for me is when I was going to come into the family business, I knew they probably didn't have the money to invest in me for the beginning. But I said, hey, I wanted to be able to take my ideas, implement them, and make room for myself. But I was never given that chance. And so what I looked at was, now here's my opportunity to help other businesses to make room in their businesses. So I would help on the marketing side. I would give some ideas. I would help them to be able to implement some of these to make room. And now all of a sudden, coming full circle, that's what these businesses that I've started, that's what they're all about. It's all about making room. And what does that mean? It could be that you've got a family member, like my situation, that wants to come into the family business, but maybe you don't have the financial means to support them. I want to be able to make room for them in your business. Maybe it's the fact that when you go home at night, you're not present. I don't want you to have to work all day and then go home and sit there and not be present with your family, your kids, whatever it might be. I don't want you to worry about your sales pipeline. I don't want you to worry about the financial piece. I want you to know that here you've partnered with teams. We can use our resources, our connections, our skill sets, and those that we know to help you to take your business to where you want to get to, so that way when you go home at night, you can be present with your kids. Because before you know it, time's gonna go by, your kids are gonna grow up, whatever it's gonna be might be, years are gonna go past, and you're never gonna be able to get that time back. And so my whole mission is to make room in companies. As long as I'm involved in the companies that I'm involved in, my mission it's every time I wake up, and my whole life is to help make room in your businesses for yourself. So if you've got some goals, if you've got some roadblocks, if you're sitting here like, man, I want to take it to this level, I've tried a bunch of different things, just nothing seems to be working, or I know where I want to get to, I just don't know how to get it there, I just need some help. That's what we do. That's our mission. Now, there's sometimes where maybe in-house, some of the skill sets that we have, maybe we're not the best fit. But it's not just for me. It's not about the transaction. Sure, every business needs to make money. We need to make money. You need to make money. That's how businesses need to make money to succeed. But if we're not the best fit, we're always going to point you in the direction of somebody who might be a better resource for you. Because in the end, it's about serving you. It's about helping you to take your business from where you are to where you want to get to. So that way you can be present in your family, we can help you make room in your business, and you can live the best life possible. So that's in a nutshell our mission, my why, the brand story, whatever you want to talk about. In lieu of having that professional production done, I wanted to be able to make this video so in that way if people ask, oh, well, why do you do that, or what do, you can get a better feel for it and understand we're coming from a genuine place. And so if there's anything that I can do to support you, depending on where you're coming across this video, there might be a link above and below it, maybe in the video notes. You can click on that link. You can contact us any way that we can help you, support you. If you have any questions, if you want to go over anything, if you're hitting some roadblocks, hey, I'm really struggling with this, what would your recommendations be? We're here to serve. And so we don't take that lightly. Some people might just say that and it's all lip service, but generally we're here to serve. We're here to support you in any way that we can. If we're not the best resource for you, we're always going to point you in the direction of somebody that is. So I hope this message finds you well. Hopefully after watching this, you're able to get a better understanding of who I am, the companies that I run, what we're all about, and how we can potentially maybe help you. And so I wish you nothing but the best. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully this message finds you well, and hopefully we will talk to you soon. All the best, and we'll see you down the road.